talking about? Stay here. I told you it wouldn't take that long.
What's going on?
Ask him.
Chuck, get an ambulance, put out a code 4, and get a supervisor down here. What happened here?
I reported for work at 1340 hours. I donned my uniform, inspected my...
Get to the man on the floor. How did he get there?
There was a line in front of this check stand number 1.
Go on.
The female over there.
He means me. I'm the female officer.
Oh. She broke into the line, clearly cutting ahead of many people. I ordered her to go to the end of the line. She refused.
How exactly?
I told him to go to...
All right. One version at a time. Go on.
She made an obscene reply and refused to yield a place that she was not entitled to. I ordered her to the end of the line a second and third time, at which point I drew my weapon and fired one shot, which hit the gentleman behind her.
You were going to shoot her because she wouldn't get out of line?
I'd ordered her out 3 times.
Mr. Clipper, just how long have you been with Standard Security?
2 days, sir.
I see. Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to arrest you, Mr. Clipper, for assault with a deadly weapon. Chuck, read his rights.
You have the right to remain silent. If you give up the right to remain silent...
You see what they send me? All the money this company puts out, and that's what they send.
You have the right to speak with an attorney. You have the attorney present during question. If you so desire...
An ambulance is on its way. How do you feel now?
I don't know how badly I'm hurt. But I do know I now own this store.
Excuse me a moment.
For armed robbery, juvenile record dating back to the age of 12, gang activities. Throw in a few assault charges by his estranged wife, and there you have the highlights of Jacone's accomplishments in his brief life. On the other side of the coin, Gutierrez, he came from the same neighborhood, Vietnam veteran, pretty wife, 3 nice kids.
So we have 1 thug and 1 tragedy. Yes. Oh. All right, send him in, Carol. Commissioner Martin.
Morning, Walter. Lieutenant?
Morning, Commissioner. Well, Chief, I guess I better get back to my...
No, there's no reason for you to be leaving, Lieutenant. As a matter of fact, we're very concerned over the Bacalian shooting.
We're expecting a final report on that by the middle of next week.
Then you could convene a shooting review board by no later than next Thursday.
Yeah, we'll shoot for Thursday.
Interesting choice of words, Walter. As I was saying, we're very anxious to get this thing straightened out, buttoned up.
I'm well aware of that.
Oh, it's not just the commission. Now, there's a good deal of concern over police shootings in the council, at City Hall, at Sacramento. There's a kind of climate being created in the city, gentlemen. And we're going to have to respond to it whether we like it or not.
I don't understand, Commissioner. We've changed the shooting policy. We've restricted the circumstances in which an officer can draw his gun.
That's right. We changed the policy, but what people want now are positive results. Something they can read in the newspaper.
Well, what would you consider positive results? An officer's head?
All I'm going to tell you is that there are a growing number of people who would say, well, that's a start anyway.
Come on, not again. Oh, fine. I will get out and walk. You can blow up. I'll go take a bus and wait for the insurance money. Go ahead, blow up.
Why don't you try kicking it?
I have. I think it's gotten used to it.
Mind if I take a look?
Not if you have anything important to do.
Nothing that can't wait a few minutes.
All right.
Really think you ought to let it cool off a little bit.
Actually, I was hoping it would blow up.
I know what you mean.
You live on 4, don't you?
Yeah, 418. How about you?
7. My dad says I ought to get rid of this old thing and buy American.
I'd probably be inclined to agree with him, but that's a generation gap. Well, there may be more, but the immediate cause of pain seems to be a loose clamp. I'll get a pair of pliers.
Oh, don't go to a lot of trouble.
No trouble at all. The civil service is entitled to everything, except my right to aid pretty young ladies in distress.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You should have seen the car I drove in college.
What?
Balloon skins for tires and an engine that ran on loyalty held together by baling wire. You go to city?
That's right. Yes, I do.
Why don't you give it a try now, see what happens.
Okay. Hey, the temperature gauge is okay now.
Okay. I still think you ought to find a service station.
Okay.
Ah, most of your classes at night?
Both, Mr.
Spencer, Otis Spencer.
Diane Dennison, and thank you again.
Sure thing. If you really get stuck sometime, call me.
Okay, I will.
You ain't stick around. Well, I thought maybe you might want to ride home. You live over on 16th Street, don't you?
No, thanks.
Listen, you know, I bought 5 drinks 3 nights in a row.
Hey, you're a regular computer, but what do you want from me?
Maria, when you put your hand on
Hey, do you really think that you're the first?
Anything wrong, Gloria?
No, everything's just fine, honey. Listen, I'm sorry about the lack of introductions, but I just blanked on your name.
That the 3 recent robberies in the eastern and central areas, with 2 of the victims slain, are the work of the same suspect. But the crimes are linked primarily ballistically. However, all robbery homicide has is that in 2 cases, a late model vehicle, similarly described, has been observed parked near the scene of the crime.
Any description of the vehicle?
Vague, late model, dark in color. One witness thought it was an official vehicle, some city agency.
And the driver?
One case, the Chinatown robbery with the owner slain. One witness saw this vehicle parked with a well-dressed male black behind the wheel. He didn't see the driver get out, but he has the feeling he was tall.
Hey, Sarge. Maybe we ought to print my partner. He's tall, dresses like a banker on his days off, and that black muck of his looks 2 blocks long.
I'll pass the thought along to robbery homicide. McKillian?
Yes, sir.
Captain Fargo would like to see you in his office after roll call.
Yes, sir.
Johnson and Powell, 4A19.
Gave up the ghost, huh?
I'm afraid so. Or I hope so. I don't know which yet. Listen, are you sure this isn't a lot of trouble?
No trouble at all. Listen, I had an overtime day off. Got tired of watching 4 walls and TV reruns, that's all.
Well, my father works until 7, and my boyfriend's in class, and it's a final, or I wouldn't even bother you.
Stop.
All right.
Have boyfriend at city also?
State. He's majoring in government.
Oh, a lot of headaches, but you get paid well for having them. Pretty serious?
Pretty serious.
The shooting review board tomorrow will be composed of a deputy chief or somebody he designates, a commander in this bureau, and myself. So I guess really all I want to ask you is if there's anything that's come to your mind, anything you think I ought to know when that board meets tomorrow.
How long does the review board take?
Oh, it can go 6 hours or 5 minutes, but most of them go pretty fast. Can you think of anything?
No, sir, nothing at all. I just hope it all turns out all right.
So do I. Well, I guess I better let you get to work. Ross, you're going to be tense out there in the field tonight.
I can handle it.
There isn't much we can do about the tension, but maybe you can let out some of the anger here.
All right, Captain. You see, I've been shot at. I laid my life on the line, and from that minute on, I might as well be a defendant on trial.
That's the system.
Well, I've been questioned till I can't even think straight. Taken back the scene of the shooting. Sat behind a desk for days. And had my picture on TV, and yet I still have a lot to sweat out. I ask myself, do I really need all this?
Yeah, when something like this happened, I usually ask myself the same thing. About 3 o'clock in the morning. Same with you?
Yes, sir.
L25, request a warrant and DMV on California license 359, boy, Adam King.
4L25, stand by.
Now, maybe I'll take Avenue 13. Might be a little less traffic.
Sure, whichever's easiest.
4L25, DMV on California plate 359, boy, Adam King. 77 Ford sedan, registered to 948 State Street, Haven Heights. No water warrant.
Roger, 4L25.
That's the one, buddy.
What's the matter?
Oh, one of the city's finest trying to live up to the reputation.
Excuse me, sir. You made an illegal lane change at the last intersection.
I'm sure I did, officer. I'm trying to get this young lady to a final exam.
I'll try not to detain you any longer than necessary. May I see your driver's license, please? Would you take it out, please? Thank you.
You wouldn't be getting this ticket if you hadn't helped me.
Oh, forget it.
4L25, request code 10 for one adult, Otis Spencer, 5 feet 11 inches, 170 pounds, salt and pepper hair, dark brown eyes, DOB 4-16-35, 949 Haven Street, driver's license T485631.
4L25, Roger, stand by.
I thought he said he'd go as fast as possible.
Well, maybe he's doing his best. How's your time?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just sorry that I bothered you now.
4L25, there's a code 6 Charles on your suspect. Backup unit en route.
What is it, officer?
Step out of the car, please.
What? For a lane change?
Get out of the car now.
Sure hope you can drive this
Hey, man, you got it. Come on, let's get the bag. Get You get the hell away from
Say, man, why you doing that? Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. Get back. He's alive.
Oh, God.
Did you, get an address on the girl yet?
949 Haven Street.
What do you mean, same as the suspect?
Yeah.
Well, when you send the black and white over to make notification, let them know what the situation is.
Plan on doing that, Bill.
I'm sorry, George. Just getting to me. Have you had a chance to talk to him yet?
Not much. I figure when Lanning gets here, I'll start with.
Yeah, all right. We'll get you out of here right away. Where's your partner today?
Days off.
Well, it won't be long.
Okay. George, Bill. Well, at least it's not 3 o'clock in the morning, huh?
Yeah, we're in luck. George is going to take Anderson in. Is it okay?
Yeah.
All right, get him out of here.
How you feeling, all right? Okay, let's get you out.
Come on, Claire.
Lieutenant?
Pearson?
Lieutenant, I've got the keys to the trunk. And my partner's having a tough time trying to get a hold of a judge to get a search warrant.
Well, I understand that there's a felony one on for kidnapping this guy, Spencer.
That's right. They're booking him on murder.
It's your case, Pearson. You've got a vehicle that's been used in the commission of a felony. The kidnapped victim may be in that car. If I were you, I'd open that trunk right now.
Thanks, Lieutenant. Photographer, I want photographs of this case while it's still in the trunk, with the case lid open and then closed.
Anderson knew what he was looking for.
Let's start from the beginning.
This afternoon at roll call, we got a description of a suspect involved in 3 mom-and-pop robberies.
What was the description?
Possibly a tall, well-dressed black driving a dark blue or black vehicle. No make, but similar to a city vehicle.
How are you this evening, sir? Fine. I'll have a half beer with a shot of scotch on the side, please.
You got it.
Gloria not working tonight?
Gloria?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy, but you gotta fill me in. I'm only a relief bartender. Who's Gloria?
She's a little dark-haired girl about this tall.
Oh. Yeah, Gloria, she's not in tonight. Sorry.
I asked him to get out of the car, and he said, what for, lane change? I told him to get out again.